All right, so a quick two-part video, a follow-up. So I did a video where I purchased the Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0, and I just wanted to tell you kind of my thoughts on it. I like the design of it. I like the way it feels. You can grip it easily. It's not, compared to some of the other ones. I have a couple other brands or models. This one might be, it's not as powerful as one of them. So I'm not saying that it's underpowered, but it's definitely not the most powerful one on the market. But it's not the weakest either. I would say, all in all, the thing is that it gets the job done. So I like it, and because I like it, I decided to go back to the website and order the Weed Whacker. I'm very excited for this one because as far as grooming goes, I'm big into keeping nose hair trimmed. It's one of the pet peeves of mine as far as when you're talking to people, if they have nose hairs sticking out of their nose, it's weird and distracting. So I've always been really big on this. I've owned tons of them over the years. I originally did just like the scissor approach. That just, it's time consuming and can nick yourself and all. So it's not really the best way. So I started doing different electrical ones. I've tried Sharper Image and all kinds of different brands. I'm gonna show you a couple that I actually have here. This one is Panasonic. It's okay, it works, but it's already kind of on its last leg. And by that, I mean, it has a little rinse port and you can wash it out and it's supposed to be waterproof. But a lot of times now, and I don't have a battery in it right now, but a lot of times when you turn this on, it just won't turn on. So I have to actually take the top off, and I put some grease inside it to try to loosen it, but it just won't spin. So I've washed it, I've tried cleaning it, I've tried adding grease to it. It's on this last leg. I guess the motor's just kind of died out over time, and this is less than a year old. So the current one I'm using is this Conair Man. It works. It's not my favorite. It kind of tugs and pulls a little bit at nose hairs at times. It kind of hurts. It's a little bit painful. It just kind of grabs and yanks. But and I've had it probably, I won't say about 3 or 4 months, when this Panasonic kind of started giving out on me, and I had to actually take it apart and manually start spinning the little deal in it and put it back together to get it going. Then I decided to buy another one. So I was trying this one out, but then I saw that Manscaped offered one, and I figured I would give it a try. Now this is I hadn't opened this yet, and I don't know, one hand I'm gonna end up tearing the box open, but and it came a little, so when I ordered the Lawnmower 3.0, the package was wonderful. I love how they package it. It's almost like getting an Apple product. It came boxed very well, and everything was just organized and very well done. When I ordered this, it came in the regular mail, and it just came in one of those bags. So the box was kind of like dented up and beat up a little bit. No biggie. I'm sure this is still fine, but let me actually stop and I'll get something to cut that so I don't just rip it all up. But I'm sure everything's fine, but just so you know, I just try to point out things in these videos so that you are aware of them. Take a look at the box while I've got it, if you can read that. I like it because it's waterproof. The main thing to me, and this is a little more expensive compared to what I pay for them, but to be honest, if it lasts for several years, I would pay $100 for it. It's, sometimes you can't put as much of a price tag on things, and I waste money on all these. I might spend $20 or $15 or $25 on things like this. And they, you know, my experience with these type things is I might get a year out of them. And then, like I said, even with this one, it kind of tugs a little bit, so it's not really ideal. If I can get one that really works and lasts longer, then, you know, I'd be willing to pay more for it anyway. So we're going to see how this one works out. But let me get something to open this. Okay, so slipped it open, and let's see. Same type thing, you know, it's packaged very well in here. It's not going to move around. It's very nice inside there. I like the kind of, it's like a plastic, but a rubbery type plastic. I like whatever they use as far as a finish to these things. It just feels good in your hand. And, you know, it has all these little contours. It's kind of like the lawnmower. I mean, it just feels good to hold it. And then if I can get a close up on the top and the blade without it blurring out, you can kind of see that. I don't know how it's going to actually work out. I'm assuming this comes off. Yeah. So you can take this off and wash it, I'm sure. It says this thing's waterproof anyway. Okay, I got that pop back on. It just twists on. And let's see what else comes in it. They always come with these nice little bags, and then it's got the charger inside it. Sorry for bouncing around. Okay, standard charger and cord. This plugs in the bottom. And I'm sure it's going to be like the lawnmower, I'm sure. That probably has a little bit of charge to it, but I'm sure you probably need to allow it to charge for a few hours. Fully charge the trimmer first. Okay. So we'll do that, and I'll let it charge, and then come back and we will turn it on. Showing you the steps, how to clean it out, how to wash it, kind of take care of it, replace the cutting head itself, which all that's kind of just self-explanatory, but anybody that wants to take a look at it. Okay, so I'll get it charged up, and then we'll turn it on and we'll try it out. Okay, so I apologize the way I look and the light here and all this stuff. I hadn't shaved or anything. I know I look rough. I normally don't try these products out on video, but I figured I would just try it so you can, so I can let you know if it tugs or pulls, or a little bit of how it works anyway. So it said when the LED was solid, then it's fully charged. It's a little buzzing sound, fairly quiet compared to some of them. Let's see and I don't have a lot of nose hairs anyway, because I do trim them every few days, at least once a week. So I mean, I didn't feel any kind of tugging or anything. It feels really smooth, the tip of it and all. So I think it's going to work out fine. I'm pretty excited about this product, but I just wanted to shoot this video just so that, you know, just to give some initial thoughts on it. And, you know, in case anybody's interested, then you can kind of take a look at it and see what it looks like and how it sounds, and just, you know, kind of the basic stuff about it. It's not really a review or anything like that, just for anybody interested. I apologize if you don't really get anything out of the video, but I do hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks very much. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. I try to respond to everybody's questions that I can. Thanks for watching.